Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Uh, Niranjan, you texted one question, correct?
Sir,
Am I right?
yes, sir.
Radian system we won't use much in mathematics. For your level, they will ask you how to convert radian to degrees to radians.
Okay, sir. Just for project only ask, sir. So I want
Generally,
for
radians will be useful whenever whenever you want to do any kind of calculation with real numbers. You have to use the radian system. You should not use the degree system. Actually, degree system will not
okay,
give the
sir.
accurate values. Suppose if I want to add 3 degrees with a number 3, so 3 degrees number 3 you should not add, because 3 is a real number, degrees is a some other system. But
Yes,
if you
sir.
are able to convert, if you are able to convert into radian system, then you can able to add easily, like you can
Okay,
add.
sir.
So mainly in our science or maths we will use radian system for that only. That's the reason r theta, the length of the arc is r theta. If theta is in
Yes,
radians,
sir.
directly you can multiply with the number. But if theta is in degrees, you have to convert into radians and you have to multiply. That's the reason what is the length of the arc formula? Theta by 360 into theta
Yes,
by
sir.
360 into, correct? Sorry.
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason we are converting into radians and we are multiplying with a real number. That is the purpose of the radians for our level.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
But other than this, some scientific approaches, some other uses also we are having. But as of now, this is only the main use for our level.
Sir, in trigonometry, how it is used, sir?
Trigonometry, it's like one kind of measurement system. Like, sir, how
Okay,
can
sir.
you use meters in physics? What is the purpose of the centimeter in physics?
Okay, sir.
What you can say for that?
Sir, is there any standard measurements for radians in trigonometry, sir?
No, I'm saying, what is a centimeter? What is a meter? What is the difference between both?
Sir, meter is the advanced unit of centimeter, sir.
Not advanced unit, little bit bigger unit.
Bigger unit, sir. Okay, sir.
So radian is one system, one way of approach. What is the difference between feet and meters? Why some people will measure in feet, so we will measure in centimeters. And if you go some countries, they will measure in, because their system, they are following one system, we are following another system. But radian system make so many things very easy, and so many like locked situation, it done unlocked, like which is not
Okay,
possible
sir.
to do by degree system. Using the radian system you can able to do very easily.
Okay, sir.
And it's like we are having three systems. One is degree measures, one is radian measure, another one is gradient measure, like CGS system, MKS system, FES system in physics. Even measuring the degrees also, we are having three systems. Radian
Okay, sir.
system is evolved based on the how much angle it can cover when the length of the arc is equal to the radius.
Okay, sir.
So based on that, they started that they consider as one radian. So, and second thing is one more. If you are traveling on the ground, generally you can measure this many of miles you completed. But if you are traveling in the
Okay,
air,
sir. Hmm.
with respect to ground, it is different. I will show you.
Okay, sir.
How many of you listen knots? Knots. Speed of the ship is in this much of knots. They won't measure miles.
Yes, sir. Kilo knots like that.
They won't measure with the meters or miles per hour and all. They will do with knots. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Knot system is evolved from the gradients only. So one more example. Suppose if this is a Earth. If you are traveling on by a cycle from here to
Sir, you
here,
are not presenting.
you can able to see the screen now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is a Earth. But if you are traveling through the aircraft, like a airplane, it is traveled from here to here. With respect to ground, you can see the same point. It is here. So they will measure this is. This angle, how many radians it done? 1 radian, 2 radians. That will that measure they will consider for the knots. They won't consider with respect to the center of the earth how much angle it is traveled. That is knots actually. Because if the aircraft is traveled from here to here, from here to here also it is at located at one point only. But when it comes to here, it is here only. When it travels here, it will go like this and it will travel like this. It will come back here. So when it is traveling from one point to another point on the in the sky, they will measure with the knots with respect to center of the earth how much angle it is completed. So you can refer in the Wikipedia note. So there also to analysis these kind of distances, there we will use the radian system only. So in trigonometry particularly, we won't use radian system. Like generally, whenever you are dealing with numbers, real numbers, we will use the radians. But inside the trigonometric ratio, sine, cos, and tan, we will use uh, normal degrees only. But we can say for your level, radian and degree system is two different systems to measure the angle simply.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shall we go for some questions?
Yes, sir.
You can say one kind of alternate units to measure the angles. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But higher level mathematics will get one clarity of what is the importance of role of radian system in mathematics. Now, if I am telling also, it will be confusing a lot. In calculus, everything radian system makes the things very easy. Calculus will be introduced only in +2.
Okay, sir.
Introduction of calculus will come only in +2. Yeah. Shall we start some questions, guys? Based on what
Yes,
we
sir.
discussed, Pythagoras theorem and all. What is the last question we done? Anyone? Last question, what we done?
Sir, trapezium ABC.
Trapezium one, sir.
Read the question. Anyone?
Sir, I didn't write the question,
Hmm?
but then trapezium
Sir,
A,
may
B,
I tell,
C, D,
sir?
and
Yes.
yeah,
Anyone?
okay.
Okay. Sir, diagonals of a trapezium ABCD with AB is parallel to DC intersect each other at the point O. If AB is equal to 2CD, find the ratios of the areas of triangles AOB and triangle COD.
So ratios of the areas ratios we are doing still.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Note on the next question. In the adjoining figure, D is parallel to BC. If area of triangle AD is equal to 25 centimeter square, area of trapezium DBC is equal to 24 centimeter square, and BC is equal to 14 centimeter. Find the length of DE. I will give the diagram. You have to try this question using the similarity triangles concept. Find the length of DE. I'll give the diagram. 1 second. You hold on. This is triangle A, B, C, and this is DE. Will you try this question, guys? It's a very simple actually. Using the alternate angles concept, you can do using the areas concept. From that, you have to apply the areas. First, prove the how many triangles you can see in this diagram.
Two.
Sandhya? Yes. What are the two triangles?
Triangle ADE and triangle ABC.
See, first job is prove both the triangles are similar and apply the areas concept.
Sir, DE is 10 centimeter.
Correct. DE is 10 centimeter. Anyone got the same answer? Yes, everyone got the answer? See, we can say angle D, angle E is exactly equal to angle B, angle C. What is how I can say?
Corresponding
angle.
Correct. As D is parallel to BC, angle D is equal to angle B, and angle E is equal to angle C. Both are having the same region, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. So
Got
from
the
the
answer,
AA
sir.
criteria, which criteria I can apply here? Triangle AD is similar to triangle ACB, sorry, ABC. Angle criterion, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how to calculate the triangle ABC area? Area of triangle ADE plus area of trapezium DEBC. So they gave the area of triangle AD is 25 centimeter square, trapezium area is 24 centimeter square. The whole answer is 49 centimeter square. Now apply the areas relation. What is the areas relation here? Squares of the sides, corresponding sides will be ratio will be equal to area ratio. So area of triangle ADE divided by area of triangle ABC will be equal to DE by BC whole square. I need DE value. So from here DE is equal to BC into under the root of areas. ADE area is 25, ABC area is 49. So BC value is given. What is the BC value? 14. 25 by 14. Sorry, 5 by 7. So DE is equal to 10 centimeter from here. This is how we can able to solve this question. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? I can move for the next question.
Yes, sir.
Can I go for next question? Next one is,
Yes, sir.
in the adjoining figure, triangle ABC, DBC are the two triangles on the same base. Looks little weird figure. Try to understand. There is a triangle BDC and there is another triangle is like this. This triangle is BDC. Now the question is, in adjoining figure, triangle ABC and DBC are two triangles. ABC and DBC are two triangles on the same base. If AD intersects BC at O, if AD intersects BC at O, prove that triangle area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DBC will be equal to AO by DO. So split the figure, we will get one clarity. Split the figure in such a way both the triangles having the common base. ABC and DBC is having the common base. If you remove the AD, then you can see the figure with common base. If you remove the AD line, if you remove the AD line, you can able to see the two triangles with common base. In adjoining figure, ABC and ADC are DBC are two triangles with the same base. If AD is intersects BC at O, then prove that area of triangle ABC and area of triangle DBC will be equal to AO by DO. How to approach this question, guys? See, BC is the common base here. Just what I'm doing is I'm rewriting the diagram BC like this. BC, and this is a triangle ABC. And this is another triangle DBC. Just I'm redrawing the same triangle, and this is the height altitude of DBC, and the dotted line is the altitude of ABC. So one altitude is DN, another altitude is AM. So if you know the altitudes, how to find out the area of the triangles? Half into base into
Half
height.
into base into height.
That is very clear. Now what I'm doing is we join A to D. We joined A to D. Here, how many right angle triangles you can see? How many right angle triangles you can see? I can see 2 right angle triangles. So solution. We need a small construction. Draw AM perpendicular to BC and DN perpendicular to BC, which will act as the altitudes of the 2 triangles, 2 required triangles. So from here I can take 2 right angle triangles. Triangle AOM, triangle DON. Is it possible to prove both are similar? How we can prove both are similar? What are the steps? Can you give, anyone can give the steps to prove these 2 triangles are similar? What are the things I wrote on the screen?
Sir, vertically opposite angles
Sir,
and
A
then
is similarity.
Correct.
And
Angle
the right
angle
angle.
similarity. If you observe the whole syllabus, many cases we use the angle similarity only. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, our first step is angle AOM will be equal to angle DON. Vertically opposite angles. And second one is angle AMO will be equal to angle DNO. Each is 90 degrees. Am I right? So triangle AOM will be similar to triangle DON. AA similarity, angle similarity. If I'm taking like this, what is the corresponding sides ratio here? I can take the corresponding sides ratio opposite to D is ON. AM by, I can take AM divided by altitudes ratio. DN will be equal to hypotenuse of AO divided by DO. That will be equal to OM by ON. So we don't want this one. We need only many altitudes ratio. That is important for us. So from the general formula, what is the area of triangle ABC? Half into base into height. Correct? And what is the area of triangle DBC? Half into base into height. So I am applying that formula here. Half into base is BC into height is how much? AM divided by half into BC into the height of the BDC is DN. So BC cancel, half cancel. I got this ratios of the area is AM by DN. From here I can write this one is equal to AO by DO. This is only required proof for us. Is it clear, guys, how I link it to the required proof? Only the strategy is important. You can approach in many methods, but we need a simple and easiest method. Is it clear? Anyone wants to any kind of discussion over this? Guys, are you clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
I can go to the next
Yes,
question.
sir.
In the adjoint figure, D divides AB such that DB east AD will be equal to 3:2, and E is a point on AC such that DE is parallel to BC. Find the ratio of areas of triangle ABC and triangle ADE. The given figure was like this. ADE BC. We already done this kind of question. Try to this question. Try to solve this question. Has anyone got the answer? Anjani?
Sir, doing, sir.
Okay.
Sir, is it 5:2?
25:4. You missed somewhere squaring.
Yes, sir. I missed the squaring.
Yeah, sir, 25 is the code.
Yes. Niranjan?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Amrita, you got it? Sandhya? Nirupama?
Got it, sir.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Yes, sir.
I can go to the next question. Anybody wants the solution for this? Same. First you have to prove AD is similar with ABC, then you have to apply the areas ratio formula. I can go for the next question, guys. Anyone wants? Tillai, anyone wants the solution? Nirupama? Akash?
Yes, sir. Can you do the ending near the squaring part?
Yeah. See here. I will do from beginning. What is a given? DB is AD is equal to 3:2. That is the ratio of DB divided by AD. DB divided by AD is equal to 3:2. So that is nothing but DB 2 times DB is equal to 3 times AD. So what is the relation between AB, AD and DB? AB is nothing but AD plus DB. From here I can write AD can be written as 3 times AB minus AD. Sorry. Three times AD can be written as DB can be written as AB minus AD. 2 times AB minus AD. So 3AD will be equal to 2AB minus 2 times AD. From here 5AD will be equal to 2AB. So from here AB by AD ratio will be equal to 5/2. This is the important result we want. So after that, prove both the triangles are similar. How to prove both the triangles are similar? According to given data, D is parallel to BC. From here, angle D is equal to angle B, angle E is equal to angle C. So corresponding angles, correct? So once you've done the corresponding angles, you can say triangle ABC and ADE are similar. AA similarity criterion. AA similarity criterion. So if both are similar, I can take the corresponding areas ratios to the sides ratio. So triangle ABC area divided by area of triangle ADE will be equal to AB by AD whole square. Is this clear how I wrote this one? AB, this is AB. So this corresponding side is AD. AE, AE corresponding side is AC. So BC, the corresponding side is DE. Are you clear how I wrote this square? So AB by AD we already proved 5/2. So this is 25/4. So the final ratio will be equal to 25:4. The areas ratio is 25:4. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, any doubt in this now?
Clear, sir.
Shall I move to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, D and E are the points on the sides AB and AC. I will give the diagram after writing the question. D and E are points on the sides AB and AC. Of triangle ABC, such that DE is parallel to DC and AD is to DB ratio 4:5. CD and BE intersect CD and BE intersect each other at F. Actually, this question they didn't give diagram. We have to trace the diagram by reading the question properly. Find the ratios of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle CBF. So there is a triangle. Read the question properly. D and E are the points on the sides of AB and AC. So this is a triangle ABC, and D is a point on AB and E is a point on AC, such that DE is parallel to BC and AD is to DB ratio given. So the AD is to DB like previous question. And CD is a point. Join the C to D, join the B to E, and they are meeting at a point F. So he is asking us to prove the DEF. So this is a DEF triangle. He is asking us to find out DEF triangle and CBF. And this is a CBF triangle. This triangle's ratio he is asking us. Calculate. Tell me how to do this question. Prove both the triangles are similar to each other and find the ratio of DF and BC. I need the ratio of DF and BC. Then DE and BC, not DF and BC, DE and BC ratio, if you are able to do, it will be easy for us to calculate the values. Solve this question and we'll give the answer. I will give some time. Guys, anyone got the answer?
Sir, 16 is to 25.
16 is to 81. Check. 2 more minutes. I'm giving time. Try to identify the mistake where you done.
Got it, sir.
You will get 9 is to
Got
4
it,
or
sir.
4 is to 9. There itself you will get the answer properly. Shall I start the question? Yeah. See, first take the main triangles ABC and ADE. If I'm taking only the triangles of ABC and ADE, from here I have to prove the ratio. I need the proper ratio of A, D, E, B, C. How I can prove both are similar to each other, guys?
Corresponding angles.
Correct. So angle D is equal to angle B, angle E is equal to angle C. So triangle ABC is similar to triangle ADE by AA similarity. And from the given AD is DB is equal to 4 is to 5. That means AD by DB will be equal to 4 by 5. From here, 5 times AD will be equal to 4 times DB. If I am taking ADB line, AB can be written as AD plus DB. AB can be written as AD plus DB. From here, DB value is how much? AB minus AD. So substitute here. So 5 times AD will be equal to 4 into AB minus AD. This will give 9AD will be equal to 4AB. From here, AB by AD will be equal to 4 by 9. We already proved these two triangles are similar to each other. If I am writing the corresponding sides ratio, AB by AD will be equal to AC by AE will be equal to BC by DE. That will be equal to 4 by 9. Is it right, guys? Somewhere we are missing. This is wrong. AB by AD is 9 by 4, not 4 by 9. This will come this side, 4 will go that side. So 9 by 4. AB by AD is equal to 9 by 4. So now BC by DE also 9 by 4 from the concept of similarity of triangles. Now, what he is asking the ratio of DEF and CBF. Prove both are similar each other. How I can prove both are similar each other? Angle DFE will be equal to angle BFC. So what property here? Vertically opposite angles. And angle DEF will be equal to angle FBC or CBF. What is the property here?
Alternate interior.
Alternate angles. So from AA criterion, I can prove these two triangles are similar to each other. So triangle DEF similar to triangle BFC or CBF. So what are the areas I want? Area of triangle DEF divided by area of triangle CBF can be written as square of the DE by any two corresponding sides ratio square. We already know, see here, BC by DE is equal 9 by 4. From here, DE by BC is equal 4 by 9. So 4 by 9 whole square. So 16 by 81. So the ratio between the given two triangles is 16 is to 81. Simple. So combination of different theorems we are mixing at single point question. That's it. So we are using the alternate angle, interior angle, that exterior angle which we done in previous class and applying here. Is it clear, guys? Here, anything want to discuss in this question? Shall I move to the next question? Niranjan, anyone wants to discuss
Yes, sir.
anything? Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving to the next question. Might be I will close the session with this question. In next class, we will do some more numericals. I will try to keep one math class and one more physics class in this week itself. Are you people are free or busy? Is it okay? I can take classes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
D,
sir.
E, and F are respectively the midpoints of the sides of AB, BC, and CA of triangle ABC. D, E, and F are respectively the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, and AC of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. This is how we can draw the triangle here. See here. The diagram is this. Here also they won't give the diagram. We have to understand the question. We have to start the diagram here. A, B, C, and the midpoint of AB, midpoint of AC, and midpoint of BC. It's not parallel. It looks like this in this diagram. It's not parallel. If I'm taking some other triangle like this is a midpoint here, this is a midpoint here, it will be like this. Or if I'm taking any right angle triangle, you will get a different, this is a diagram will come. You can take any triangle. So these are the DEF. Between BC is D, between AB is E, F, and between AC is E. DEF are the respective midpoints of AB and BC and AC. Or you can take AB midpoint is D. Sorry, guys, here I took a little bit wrong. According to given question, AB midpoint is D and BC midpoint is E. So D, E, F, like this. So you have to prove the ratios of the smaller triangle inside the triangle to the given big triangle. So try to solve this question, guys. Anyone got the answer? Let me know. Anyone got the answer? Ranjan, Sandhya.
Trying, sir.
To try this question, some more 4 or 5 questions I will send by today. We'll have one more math class in this week. I will let you know. It might be on Saturday or Sunday only for this week, because last week I think we missed 2-3 classes together, physics and math. So one physics class we will wind up the syllabus of physics, and I will give the roadmap what we are going to do after the syllabus again. Like might be one test, one class, one test, one class, like that will happen. I will let you know. So shall we meet tomorrow? I will wind up the class. Will you try this question by your own? Make a note of this question. Try this question by your own. We will meet in next class within this week.
Sir, extra sums, where will you give, sir?
I will send it to you. On
In the
triangles you
group,
want, no?
sir?
I will send it in the
Yeah.
group.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Bye everyone.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.